Merry Meet. So, this is day 51 of the Year in a Day book, and this is the A Day in the Life of the God day. And once again, I'm not doing it as the book says. This is one that I'm actually tempted to try and do, but probably won't end up doing. So we're just going to do a portion of this. And again, if you're wanting someone going through the book doing it exactly as they say, this is not the person to be following for this. And I say that because I don't have the essential oil that he's asking for. And I don't know if I have 4 yellow candles. And I might have cornmeal? Maybe. But I don't know. I don't really have time this morning to go and cast a circle, nor do I have the energy to go do that. Which again, it's not really technically a circle casting, but it's still like kind of is, kind of isn't. And I just don't really have time to deal with that. So, also, no, never realized this, but you're supposed to anoint yourself with the essential oil in each of your 7 chakras. For easy reference, here again are the chakra points, and most of them are pretty generic. Top of the head, between the eyes, the hollow or base of your throat, center of your chest, just below the navel, just above the genitals, and then this one's just great. It's between your anus and your genitals. And I'm like, if you are a girl, you don't really want essential oils there. I don't think that's healthy for your pH levels and all of the other stuff that is your womanly bits. There's not really a gap there. It's just all there, and it's going to leak in, and that's just, don't do that. Pretty sure that's not a good thing to be anointing. Unless you're putting it on your clothes, maybe, so it doesn't seep in, but just there's that also. Anyways, I don't even know if men should be doing that. I don't know how sensitive down there is to essential oils, but just don't be dumb with that one. Never realized that. That's a new one, but okay, yeah, anyways, don't do that. Usually, I think that's supposed to be for your root chakra. I always say the bottom of my feet for that, because those are your roots. It's what holds your body up, but whatever. I'm not huge into chakras anyways. But yeah, so for this, you're supposed to take some time to write down your personal traits of the god, and any traits in your physical body, especially if you're male, and your thought processes, activities, actions, and feelings, archetypes, stuff like that. So that's mostly what we're going to be talking about. I'm not really going to do the meditation exercise thing of the glowing yellow light. Just not going to have time for that. So we're just going to go over the list. And so for mine, it does feel kind of sexist to be like, this is my god traits. Again, it's just my current soapbox that apparently I'm living on. So keeping in mind, I would say these could also easily apply to either, but I'm pretty determined. When I set my mind to do something, I do it. Motivated. I usually can find motivation to do something. Whether or not I can sustain that motivation is a different story, but I can usually find motivation to do stuff. And how well that ends up going is also debatable, but I can usually find motivation. And just in general, as for life, I will always be motivated to do something, just what the thing is will change. Provider, I do like the idea of being the provider, being the breadwinner for the house. I like the idea of being the main income to be able to provide for everyone around me. It's always been my dream to make enough money that I can easily support my household and then my families and their own families. It's always been a dream of mine. And then I also put kind of a sun worshiper. I live by the sun. If the sun is up, I should be awake. If the sun is down, why am I awake? And I love walking outside and feeling the warmth on my skin, whether it's even in the winter, you can just have a teeny tiny little bit of warm. It's nice. Or in the summer where it's just like this blast of heat and it's glorious. And then active, I do think in life I'm more of an active person than a passive person. I don't wait for life to happen to me. I take action. I can't just sit by and not do anything. I have to be working towards something, to have some project I'm doing. I can't just sit idly by. It might seem like I am, but I have stuff I'm doing. I mean, I've got the channels, I am crocheting, I'm reading, I'm always doing something, or working on our house, or just something. I've always got something going on. I'm not just gonna sit idly by, and so I put that more as like an active state. And then strong-willed, because I am pretty set in my ways for a lot of things. So those are my traits as the god, I guess. And like, I don't know, you're supposed to talk about like if you lose your connection to the god during the day, you redo this exercise and anoint yourself with the essential oil, which may not be as easy to do if you're working. And then you're supposed to take time at the end of the day to journal about your experiences or share them with a friend. Hello, friend. I'm not huge on chakra work, so I don't really feel like incorporating that much. I'm really more on this like trajectory of like kind of an equivalent of it, but with just the elements and the idea of, you know, air is the thought, mind, stuff like that, the actual breath, and then fire would be like, as my dog goes off. Anyways, we all know what the elements stand for, but doing that more, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to go deal with her. So anyways, we mostly discussed today. So I will talk with you guys tomorrow for the goddess. Thank you so much for watching, and bless be.